At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu. With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hello and welcome back to Your Therapy Guide, a podcast created to help you navigate your therapy journey. I'm Dr. Yadegarfard. In this episode, I'll talk about a very powerful idea that is at the heart of our work in therapy, the difference between what is in our control and what is out of our control. Understanding this simple concept can dramatically change how you see your problems. In life, we often get caught up trying to change things that are completely outside of our influence. Think of it like this. Your life is a car and you are in the driver's seat. You have complete control over the steering wheel, the brake, and the gas pedal. But you don't have control over the other cars on the road, the weather, or the traffic. Our work in therapy is about focusing on your hands on the steering wheel, not trying to control the uncontrollable. Let's look at some examples of what is outside of our control. This is a long list. It includes things like past events. You cannot change what has already happened. Future events. You can't control what will happen tomorrow or next year. Other people's behaviors, thoughts, and emotions. You cannot force someone to be happy or to agree with you. You cannot control what they think or how they feel. Now, here is the most important part of this discussion and its common misconception. You also don't have control over the emergence of your own automatic thoughts and the initial rush of an emotion. Our brains are wired to produce constant stream of thoughts, and our body have automatic emotional responses. You can't stop a thought from popping into your head, and you can't prevent an initial feeling of anxiety or anger from arising. These things are often out of our direct control. So what is in our control then? This is where the power of therapy comes in. What you do have control over is your response to all these things. This is where we focus our energy. Let me give you an example. Imagine if a friend cancels plans with you at the last minute. What is out of your control in that situation? You cannot control your friend's decision or the initial rush of disappointment you might feel. You can't control the thought that pops into your head, perhaps something like, they don't care about me. So what is in your control then? You have a choice in your response. You can choose to send an angry text message, or you can choose to take a deep breath and accept the situation. You can challenge the thought, they don't care about me, by asking yourself, is there another reason they might have had to cancel? You can choose to respond with understanding, even if you feel disappointed. In our work together, we're not trying to stop your thoughts or emotions, but instead, we are building new, more effective responses. This is the very essence of the CBT model we discussed in episode 6. We're learning to change our behaviors and respond to our thoughts and feelings. This is also why homework is so important, as we talked about in episode 9. Your homework is the practice of controlling your responses. So for your takeaway, I want you to simply reflect on this. Think about a current problem or challenge you're facing. On a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle. On one side, list everything about the problem that is out of your control. On the other side, list everything that is under your control. Just being aware of this distinction is the first and most powerful step toward making a positive change. Thank you again for joining me on this episode of Your Therapy Guide. These short episodes are designed to answer some of the most common questions my client ask, and I encourage you to listen to other episodes to find answers to your questions. Don't forget to follow me on my social media channels so you don't miss any future episodes. You can find all the links in the show notes. Until next time, take care.